Bring hands to heart center. Let's take a breath together in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now we'll make the sacred sound of Om. Inhale. Try to sit really tall, lengthening the spine, activating the cores on the front and back side. Go ahead and peek open your eyes, and let's go ahead and hit play all at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. From a seated position, I'm gonna face you. Take a big inhale, interlacing fingers, palms to the sky, arching your spine. Palms going high, thumbs up. And with an exhale, go ahead and twist to your right, bridging up on the fingertips behind. Lift the heart up so sternum comes forward as right shoulder draws back. Now, your belly, you're gonna make some circles towards center. See if you can make some circles with your belly button. Just circling around and around, moving towards center, inward circles. And take a big inhale breath again, reach up high. Exhale, twist to the left side, bridging on fingertips, sternum lifts. Keep the heart up and just start to make circles with the belly, circling in toward the center of your thighs. Okay, now we're gonna take the right arm and cross it over the left, okay? Left arm over the right, excuse me. Now bring your knees a little closer together and then push your knees down toward the ground, chin to chest, with your spine round. And then imagine you're taking off your shirt, big inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, right hand down, side body stretch. Take your hand behind your head. Let your right elbow bend. Now with an inhale, open up the elbow, open up the chest. And as you exhale, you're gonna round and crunch the elbow in front. Inhale, open up. Really wrap the muscles around the spine. Exhale, squeeze it tight. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, both arms reach up high. Exhale, over to the left side. Bend your left elbow, take the right hand behind the head. Big inhale breath, open up. And then exhale, wrap the elbow down in front. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reaching up high. Interlace your hands behind. Now, as you make a fist, put your knuckles down into the ground. Now, press the back of your hands down into the mat. Pushing into the wrist, shoulder blades move together behind. Take a breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth and sigh. Good. Releasing that, coming forward onto your knees and hands, tabletop. Good. Let's do a cow and cat. Arch your back and then exhale round and do a little bit of a crunch as you pull the belly in. Good. Inhale again. Exhale, crunch. Now some free movement of the hips, shoulders over the wrists. Move it around. Good. Come into stillness. Bring the hands forward just a little bit. So we want the wrists in front of the shoulders with your alignment. Curl your toes underneath and just hover the knees like 1 inch. Pull the waistline in, navel point to spine, and just hold that. You're kind of pressing down and forward into the mat. Bring your heels forward, keep your knees bent. And then just little taps. Bring left knee, right knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Level the knees, and then slowly lift your hips, downward facing dog. Straighten out the legs, pedal it out, bend the left knee, bend the right. Let your chest go up and down, trying to soften in between the shoulders. Now feel the bottom sternum pulling in, pressing down into the hands, fingers spreading wide. Inhale, let's rise up on the toes. As you exhale, bend both knees, bear pose. Now inhale, come forward into a plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra rise. Now take your time, this first one, move a little bit, shoulders, hips. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna repeat that a few times. Inhale, lift the heels up high. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, lower all the way. Inhale, press the chest off the mat. Curl your toes, exhale, press it back. Inhale, high on the ball. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, coming forward plank. Exhale, lower all the way. Inhales up. Exhales down. One more round. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bend knees. Inhale, plank. Now this time only lower halfway. Exhale, chaturanga pause. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Keep a bend in the knees. Grab your elbows. Ragdoll, maybe a sway. Now reach around behind. Interlace your fingers. Make a bind. Twist your shoulders a little bit from thigh to thigh. Now keep your fist and use that to lift you all the way up to stand. All right, let's check in with the feet, making sure they're still just the width of the hips. Heels are pressing out a little bit. Take the arms up in the air. Good, interlace the fingers, palms high. Pull the front ribs in, navel point to spine. Keep the core tight, then lean to the right. Back to center, inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back up. And now exhale, pull the belly in, let the arms go wide, swan dive. Crawl forward into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga, just halfway. Don't rush to come up. Inhale, up dog. Exhales down. All right, so I call this a core flow. Come high up on your toes. Bend your knees, look to your thumb, step or float to the front. Now, as you inhale, heart forward, hands back. Now, the core is not just on the front, it's on the back as well. So we're engaging the muscles on the back side of the core. Now, exhale, fold. Bend your knees, inhale, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, sweep both hands behind. Now, you're going to keep your legs bent. Just reach both arms forward. Inhale, breath. Exhale, come down into Navasana boat. Reach your hands forward, bend your knees. So your hands are in line with your shins. 3 times we're doing this. Inhale, low boat, lower back touches the mat. Exhale, crunch, bring it up. Inhale, exhale, crunch. One more. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Grab the back of your thighs. Now inhale, rock back. Okay, you're gonna rock forward and back and come up into a yogi squat. Yeah, if you need to spread your knees wider or use your hands, do that. Now place your hands on the mat. Bring the knees to the back of the arms. This first one's a 3 count hold, Bakasana or crow pose. 3, 2, 1, chaturanga. Inhales up, exhales down. All right, now we just connect everything with the breath. Work the core, create a flow. Inhale on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees and float. Inhale, heart forward, hands back. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, both hands sweep behind. Reach the arms forward, inhale. Exhale into boat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Grab the back of your thighs. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, come forward. Plant your hands. Inhale, Bakasana. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhales down. Nice, guys. All right, here we go. 2 more times. Lift the heels up high. Exhale, bend and float to the front. Inhale, reaching back. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands sweep. Arms reach, inhale. Exhale, take a seat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Crunch and grab. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come forward. Plant the hands. Inhale, heels to butt. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. One more round. Lift the heels up. Exhale, jump. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Grab your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, rock up. Plant the hands. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, up dog. Exhales down. That was awesome. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth. Glide forward to plank. You're going to roll to the outer edge of the left foot and inner right heel. Keep your feet like that. Reach up with your right hand. Now this right hand is just going to wrap underneath, but you're not just moving your arm, you're actually rotating your torso trying to squeeze. And then inhale, reach up again. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach the right hand up. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Take your right knee, touch your left elbow, hold. Now, take a quick peek at me. Watch me. I'm going to extend and crunch. Extend and crunch. Just tap the toe, tap the knee. Tap the toe, tap the knee. Tap the toe. Your pace here. 3, 2, 1. Right leg goes up in the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Very nice. Step it up, runner's lunge. Lower down onto your back knee. I don't know about you. I'm starting to build a little heat. Press your hands on your thigh. Top of left thigh moving down, belly drawing back. All right, take a couple more breaths. Anything you want with your arms, with your hands. And then reach up, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. Oh, we match. All right, come forward, plankers. Plank. Roll to the outer edge of right foot and inner left heel. Keep your feet like that, reach up left hand. Now, it's not just a hand movement, it's a wrap. Squeeze, use your obliques. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Reach up, inhale. Left hand down, exhale. Hold plank. Take left knee to right elbow, touch, and then tap the toes. And go left, tap, elbow, toes, elbow, toes, elbow, toes, elbow, toes for 3, 2, 1. Left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Step it up, runner's lunge. Lower back knee, hands on thigh. So you got a couple breaths, do what you like. Just pull the belly in, make sure back foot is rooted. All right, hands to the mat, chaturanga, step back. Inhales up, exhales down. Right leg lifted up. Step your right toes to your wrist, to your thumb, to your hand, somewhere in the vicinity of that. Back foot flat. Now take your right hip, pull it back, and when you rise up, go ahead and straighten your front leg. For warrior 1 with straight leg. Then square the hip, really exaggerate, pushing the edge, moving left hip forward. Exhale, lean forward over top of the thigh. Again, engaging the muscles on the back side. And we're going to carry a theme with us here, guys. We're going to reach forward, inhale, and then chaturanga, exhale. Inhaling up, exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Step to left, thumb, wrist, or hand, back foot flat. Draw the left hip crease back. And then straighten the front leg as you rise up. So a straight leg warrior one. That's how the flow is gonna start. Right hip comes forward. Now exhale, sweep it behind, engaging the muscles on the backside. Reach forward, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhales up. Exhales down. You've never done this one with me. It's slightly new. Right leg lifting up. Exhale, step. Straighten the leg, inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knee, sweep hands behind. Reach the arms in front, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, step. Straighten leg, inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep hands behind. Reach forward, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale up. Exhales down. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, step. Straighten leg, inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep hands behind. Reach forward, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend the knee, exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. One more round. Right leg, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. Inhale, breath. Lift left. Exhale, step. Straighten leg. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep behind. Reach forward. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhales down. Bring your knees to the ground. Maybe your third eye comes down. Third eye is where we spark the awareness to deepen our consciousness. First being present, and then increasing our awareness within ourselves to start to create that change, not just our body physically or our beliefs and our knowledge mentally, but our consciousness as a whole. And that becomes a collective thing. Downward facing dog, yokes. Back to down dog. So we're going to continue with the arm reach theme. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, step right thumb, runner's lunge. Both hands reach forward. Now inhale, come up, crescent. Front ribs pull in. Find your core, squeeze your inner thighs. Exhale, lean forward, sweep your hands behind. Now, as you're leaning forward, I want you to look up at me, everyone. So in this movement, we want to start to coordinate the movements. Instead of it being pieces, we want to make it fluid. So as my hands come down, when my arms reach my right shin, I begin to lift and reach into warrior three. Square off the hips. Exhale down into standing splits. Allow your left leg to turn open a little bit. Give it permission. Now take a big step back, heel to arch align, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, modified as long as your shoulder, right shoulder is drawing back, left palm, and it reaches, it faces the mat. Straighten your front leg, inhale, reverse triangle. Front ribs, pull them in, make this a core exercise. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhales down. Left leg inhale. Exhale, step left thumb, runner's lunge. Now same thing, watch me real quick. I'm not gonna lift my chest until my arms come next to my head. So I'll reach and then rise. So we're just combining the movements, right? Making it more fluid, ribs in, navel point, spine. Lean forward, not with the arms, the chest, and then sweep it back. And the same thing, watch me real quick. When my hands reach my shin, that's when the lift happens. Warrior 3, stretching the arms forward, bringing the right hip down. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right toes, turn them out a little bit. Taking a big step back, heel to arch or heel to heel alignment. Reverse warrior. Don't let your belly move down and out. Pull it up and in. Exhale, extended side angle. Draw left shoulder back, right palm face mat. All right, let's reverse the triangle, 2 straight legs up and back. Same thing, belly lifts up and in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. All right, let's make it flow. Right leg inhale. Exhale, step. When the arms reach the head, we rise. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, lean, then the hands sweep. Begin to reach. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, standing splits. Big step back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left leg inhale. Exhale, take your step. Arms reach, then you rise. Exhale, lean the chest, sweep the hands behind. Reach forward, inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, take a dive. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extending to the side. Reverse triangle, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhales up. Exhales down. One more round, right leg inhale. Exhale, step. Reach, inhale, rise. Lean, exhale, sweep behind. Come forward, inhale. Exhale, dive. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale to the side. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Come forward, inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale. Reverse triangle, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhales up. Exhales, down dog, child's pose. Any place you can go that helps you become more grounded. Your heart rate becomes more slow. We're just working through the layers that take us to a higher state of consciousness, to a deeper awareness. All right, let's return to a downward facing dog. Right leg, give it a lift. Step right foot forward, runner's lunge. Good, rising up, inhale, crescent pose. Draw your hands to heart center. Now I want you to try to use your core to twist, 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 and then lean into an elbow outside thigh. Press the right palm into the left. So you should feel the left side of your chest move up toward your thumbs. Now move the belly button back as you keep pressing down into right hand. Maybe you want to spread the arms open wide. One more deep exhale breath. And release. Go ahead and straighten your front leg, yogis, bowing your forehead down towards your knee. Let's take the hands around to the side. Both legs are now wide. Bring your arms out wide like a T and feel your front ribs pulling in. Shift forward towards your toes. Now we're gonna try and keep level pelvis, level hips. Bring left hand straight down, right arm up, twist. What I like to do, or what I like to feel, is my left hip shifting toward the outer left foot. The inner right thigh pressing down toward the ground. And that helps keep me more aligned, even if my twist isn't so deep as you can see. It's definitely more spinal twisting though. Maybe looking up at the thumb. And release, right hand comes down. Walk your hands around to the front. All right, everyone's favorite, or at least I'm trying to make it become everyone's favorite. Left knee goes behind the right calf, Shiva stance. Let's bring your left heel straight towards your left sit bone. Left foot is flexed. Now up on your fingertips, lift your chest. Thumbs to heart center. Feel the outer right hip pull back a little bit. All right, follow the steps. Left fingertips, reach up right hand, and then extend both legs. Try to extend the ball of your left foot to the back wall behind you as the outer right hip wraps back. Sometimes it even helps to use your right hand to take the outer right thigh back and then reach up with the right hand. For 3, 2, a little bit more energy out the ball of the back foot. And 1, right hand down, crunch the left knee to the outside of the right heel, take a seat. If that's not working for you because your hip's a little tight, you can bring your right foot inside the shin, otherwise on the outside. Okay, you know we're gonna twist, but don't use leverage. Go up with both hands. Now turn and create prayer hands without letting the tricep touch quite yet. Keep turning, 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 and then press. Keep grounded through the right big toe. Reach up through the crown of the head, and then make more space between your belly and your thigh. One more exhale to release any of those lingering thoughts that are no longer serving. Good, come back to center. Uncross your foot, boat pose. You've been here before, so you know. All right, hands to heart center. We're gonna twist to the right, okay? Twist to the right, bring your elbow directly outside your knee and your thigh, and then come down and extend. And then exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale, twist. Now go all the way back and take right leg straight up in the air. Whew. Reach both hands forward to the outside of your right thigh. Now check this. See how my right leg is straight up? I want more than that. I want it in. And then I almost want my inner thighs to cross a little bit. Now with the hands on the outside, we're gonna crunch 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg comes up, rest your head. Okay, take a look at me real quick. This is an anatomical thing. It's not about strength or flexibility necessarily. So to come up into a chair pose, most of you can't do that. And it has nothing to do because I'm stronger or more flexible. It's because I have more of mobility and my anatomy allows me to do this. You probably can't. Most of you probably can't. You have to modify in some way, which means you'd have to move your thighs because they cannot come all the way in wider, right? Or take your feet wider to create the space between your thigh and your hip. So it's an anatomical thing, right? It's not necessarily a skill related thing. So some people might have to rock up with their feet wider. Some people can go feet together, knees wide, and some people have to use their hands. Okay, so we're gonna come right into chair pose, rock up, here we go. And you just do what you can for your body, what you've been given, finding gratitude for that. Prayer hand twist once again. Now there's a tendency to forward lean. I want you to take your head toward the front left corner of the mat as you press down into right hand. One more exhale to release a misguided belief. And come down to the ground on the balls of your feet. All right, you've heard me a billion times, but I'm gonna keep repeating because it matters, right? You're gonna spin your knees to the left so you can exit to the right. Now, quick little flashback to this. That actually goes with the beat of the song. Okay, but that's the same thing we're doing to exit out of chaturanga, right? So same thing's happening. So I'm gonna go into our arm balance, pull the knees to the chest, guide your shoulders forward over the fingertips. It becomes a counterbalance. Then twist, left leg stays active, right leg shoots back. Go for it. I prepped you for it. Your body has never been more ready. All right. Yeah, never look to the side because you know why. I'm giving you reasons all the time. We'll meet back in a downward facing dog. I might teach this sequence all week long. There's some challenging, twisting, good stuff here. Left leg up, step forward, runner's lunge. Rise up, crescent. First, the hands come to the heart. Now, rotate and then lean into twist. Now, what you got to do is push down so the chest rises up to the thumb. Belly draws in. Your head reaching to the front right corner of your mat. Maybe open up your hands. Squeeze out any of those fears and worries that you don't need, using precaution. That's it. It's different. We don't have to live in fear for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Straighten your front leg. Forehead toward the knee. We're going to walk around to the side, legs wide. All right, sorry you get this view. Arms out to the side. Front ribs pull in, nice and tight. Now I'm trying to keep my pelvis as is as I twist, so making this a really true spinal twist. Again, I like to shift my right hip toward the outer edge of the right foot. I like to press the inner left thigh toward the floor. Maybe looking up at the thumb. And release. All right, headstand, go ahead. Give you some time, or handstand, watch guys. So handstand prep, you can do a couple things. First and foremost, your arms are pressing, your gaze is at your thumbs. So I'm gonna lift on my toes, bend the knees, and now watch. I take my heels wide and over, and I lead with my butt. That's where I create the jump. It's here, and I try and keep it wide as I let my pelvis tilt a little bit. Then you can zip the inner thighs, right? Maybe you're just working a headstand, that's fine. We'll start to bringing it down, walking it around to the front. Right knee, bring it behind your left calf. Now, your right heel towards your right sit bone, foot flexed. On your fingertips, flat back. Feel your left hip, move back, and then go prayer hands. Ooh, I'm really fatigued on this inner left thigh. I can feel it shaking pretty bad. This next one's gonna suck a whole lot. All right, First right fingertips, then left hand reaches, and then legs extend. Let's go ball of the foot. Send energy through the ball of the back foot. Press, press, press. Open up chest. One more breath. And left hand comes down. Right knee outside of left heel. Come all the way down. Remember, you can go foot to the inside of shin. That's fine. We're here, and we're going to twist using the core, not leverage. Reach up first, and then rotate. Turn, 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 turn. Then find your prayer hands. Suck the belly in. Squeezing out what you don't need. Maybe it's a fear. Maybe it's a worry. Maybe it's a belief that you were taught that is not true for you. So, utopian society, not dystopian. We choose. It becomes our reality, what we want to believe. 3, 2, it's a collective energy. And 1, release. Uncross your foot. Boat pose. This is where I start regretting all the stuff that I'm having you do because I have to do it too. And normally I don't have to. I just sit up on that stage. All right, hands to heart. Turn to the left. Get the elbow outside the thigh. Now take an inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Keep your knees together, try. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. I'm not faking, guys. This is a struggle for me. Come back down and lift your left leg up. Okay. Rest your head for a sec. Watch me. I'll put myself through the torture for you to understand. Left thigh has got to squeeze in tight. Then my inner right thigh comes towards center line. Now hands outside. You ready? Here we go. Left leg up in tight. Right leg through center line. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg comes up. Give yourself permission to get into the next pose any way that you can, as fluid as possible, just understanding that you might be limited by this. Your knee may not be ready to come all the way to your chest. You can just do a test to see if that's where you're at. Try to bring your knee to your chest. If it's stuck like that, you just can't. It's okay. It's your anatomy for now. For me, you can see I don't have that problem. That's why it's easy for me to go right into chair pose. It also might be your ankles don't have the mobility. They may not be able to flex super deep. All right, do what you can with your body. Here we go. Right up into Utkatasana. And find prayer twist. Push heels out a little bit. Stretch the back of your head to the front right corner of your mat. Notice the space you've already made, all that extra bit that you've gotten rid of through the midsection. Fears that has to do with our third chakra. Let's go ahead and release on the balls of your feet. Spin the knees to the right. Spin the knees to the right. Okay, quick little flashback, right? We were here in plank. Left knee came across and shot it back. Shot it back. Same thing, but right now, my right leg, my right glute stays up for me to shoot. Okay? Do you play? So your knees should be facing the right, so you're keeping that left side twist consistent. I'll meet you back in down dog. Or feel free to get a drink, do what you need in between. I should come down to your knees. I'm gonna demo, I forgot this little workshop that I'm doing. The jump to Bakasana. It's a nice skill to learn. It's learning to decelerate and control. The one thing I see is the lack of the bend of the elbows. You've got to bend your elbows. In fact, that's the action that I think. I think elbows meet my knees. I don't wait for my knees to come to my elbows. Watch. I'm going to do the full expression of it first so you can see, and then we'll break it down piece by piece. I bend the knees. When I jump, I'm going to look up, bring the knees to the elbows, catch. Okay, the elbow's got to bend a little bit. Otherwise, I'm going to try and do that, and that's going to suck for my wrists. It's not worth it. So once again, see, bend the knees, watch my elbows. When I come down, my elbows are going to stay down to catch. Okay, now, beginner level. Toes, then knees. Toes, then knees. I let my toes land, and then my knees touch, but the elbows still bend. Toes, knees. Again. Toes, knees. Okay, level next. It's knees and toes touch at the same time. Or actually, it goes knees, then toes. Knees, toes. Still bend the elbows. Knees, toes. And then you get comfortable with that. You grip the mat. Knees, no toes. Instead, heels to butt. See what I did? Oop, did too much. But it's a butt. Those of you that are like close to working the press up, it's all about the pelvic tilt. Look, this is where you are in Bakasana essentially. It's here. So my back is rounded. I've got a posterior pelvic tilt. What I need is that. And again, this is something to do with your anatomy. Some of us are predisposed to do that, like me. So I go from my cow to my cat pretty easily when I'm here. It's just boop, booty, booty, and then arms press. Chest comes through, okay? Do you. Do it carefully, do it mindfully. Put a couch pillow out in front of you. All right, play. Got about another minute or so on your own. If you're going to practice the Bakasana, I like the idea of knees then toes. Knees then toes, you gotta bend the elbows. And you're pushing with the fingertips, gripping the heck out of the mat. All right, on your next one, jump through, take a seat, lie onto your backs. All right, I want you to actually watch my progress or my process of going into a bridge, something simple that we're used to, that we tend to rush through. I want it to be more core related, so watch. And I'm actually gonna keep this arm over my head just for you to see my torso and my body, but I want your arms by your sides, palms facing up, okay? So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna tuck my shoulder blades underneath, okay? That lifts my middle back off the mat. I want that. It also accentuates the natural arch in my back. So I'm literally tailbone pressing down, shoulder blades pressing down, but I don't want to keep that from my back. So what I have to do next is this. I'm first going to float my butt just like a quarter of an inch. Then I'm going to take my tailbone and lengthen it through my legs, through my shins, through my heels. Lengthen, 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 and the lower back will touch. But look, my tailbone does not. My tailbone and my butt is up. I'll do it again. First, the heart lifts, big arch in the lower back. Now I hover a quarter of an inch. Now I'm gonna take the tailbone and lengthen, 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 lower back touches, then you come up. See if you can do that process. It really is control of the core. Again, it's lift, lengthen, lengthen, lower back. All that is engaged, and then I come up. Same thing can go for upward facing bow. It's just slowing down our process a little bit. What you should notice is more space in your lower back. And then come on down and rest. Knock your knees together, let your feet spread. Bring your arms out wide like a T, and then bring both knees over to the right side. Take your right heel on top of left knee or left thigh. Come back to center, knock the knees, spread the feet. Knees to the left. Take left heel, cross it over top of outer right thigh. Good. Come back to center. We're gonna take right thigh, cross it over left, draw knees to chest. Now reach and grab your feet if you can. I grab my outer shins by the ankles because I'm tight. Now you want to bring the knees in and spread the feet wide. Now your right sit bone, it's your top leg, yeah? Your right sit bone, reach it down and away from you, like you're pushing your right hip and you're tilting your right hip away from you. Good, switch. Again, your left sit bone, you're literally trying to tilt your left hip away from you and down. And release. Grab hold of the edges of your feet, happy baby. Press lower back, sacrum down into the mat, and pull your thighs toward the floor. Take your legs out wide, wide, wide. Bring the soles of your feet together, and because you're going to do it anyway, crunch up. Try to bring your forehead to your nose to your big toes, your forehead to your toes, and then rest your head. All right, rock up to a seat, two straight legs. Big toes touching. Spiral your thighs inward and then draw the sits bones back. You're literally walking your sits bones back one at a time. Inward rotation of thighs, reach up and then fold. Slowly rise. Turn to the side, legs wide. Hands to shins. Bring the heart forward. Reach it toward me. Keep reaching the heart. Keep reaching the heart. Keep the hands on the shins. I like to guide my feet straight up in the air. Keep the shins from coming in for 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. The song says, fresh water, food, shelter, happiness, and vital power. The vital power is our motivation, our thoughts, what we think, our consciousness. It's our energy. And what we're doing here with our physical practice, with the asanas, we're changing our physiology. At the same time, we start to work on the mind. That vital power, the changing of our energy, one breath at a time. All right, slowly begin to rise. Bring your feet around to the front. We're going to stretch the front of the body one more time, all that core work. All right, point your big toes down, try to touch the ground. Thighs spiral in, all you dancers, those toes to curl down. Bring your hands back behind you, but don't lift yet. First, open up the chest. So draw the shoulder blades back, your arm bones draw back. Your heart begins to lift. Then you're pressing into your hands and you start to slowly take the butt up. Head looks straight up. There's no need to drop your head back. If that's uncomfortable, don't do that. But keep pushing down into the palms, into the hands, pushing down through the big toes. Now take a breath in through your nose, stick out your tongue. Good, slowly coming down. Just scoot your butt up and go into a plow pose. A shoulder stand if you want to do that. You can always modify with your back flat, maybe your legs up the wall. And slowly starting to make your way down to your final resting pose. Another 10-minute Shavasana song for you. That's what we really need, right? And just some recommendations for raising our own consciousness. Get something that helps protect you from EMF, those harmful radiation waves that come through our computers and our phones. I recommend that you turn off your Bluetooth when you're not using it. Just modify your connection to the cellular services, especially to 5G, and get yourself some good crystals, some tourmaline, organite, to clear the channels so we can become more conscious, more awake, more alive. Thank you, yogis, for being here with me, for showing up on your mat virtually. I feel your energy. I can see you in this room, and I can't wait to see you again soon. I'll bring it to a close. I'll stay for as long as you need. 10 minutes. So good for mind and body. Namaste.